Hey everyone, I just wanted to say hello and let you guys know that I'm going okay. You know, it's each minute at a time, but things will be okay in the end. Today when I was getting ready, I actually realised I've not worn my watch since the day that Glenn left us for the stars in the universe. I used to wear my watch like all the time. I had watches in every colour and they were practically one of the first things that I put on every day. And, you know, it just really got me thinking about time and how it sort of just keeps ticking away. My life used to be by appointment. It was wake up, go to work, go home, go to bed, do it all over again. And my day in the salon was based on time. It was broken down into time increments, and it depended on whether or not people actually showed up for their appointments, and it depended on if people were on time and reliable. So, you know, time was really what I lived by. You know, it was the structure to my life. And as much as I thought I was a live for now, do what I want, when I want kind of person, I really wasn't. My life was controlled by others and time. So it was just something so simple this morning when I was getting ready that really got me thinking. And, you know, realistically, we can't control time itself. It's going to keep ticking away no matter what. But what we can control is what we do with our time and whether we do or don't waste our time. So yes, we all need money and we need to go to work and bloody fucking blah blah, but does that little bit of extra cash that you get for doing the overtime really make up for the time that you missed putting your kids to bed or catching up with mates at the pub? You know, does that time that you spent arguing over fucking nothing really matter when you could have just been sitting there enjoying each other's company and each other's smile? Does that extra 10 minutes that you got stuck in traffic really, is it really worth getting mad over when at the end of the time or at the end of the day you got to come home? And yes, as they say, we have nothing but time. And yeah, you know, we do. That's all we've got is time. But we don't control that and we don't know when our time is up. But we can control how we spend our time. I'm actually really lucky that Glenn and I lived our lives to a pretty full extent. This year was our year. We lived for each other, but we also lived for ourselves. We got married, we had a fabulous honeymoon. I had travelled to the States twice to learn and build and grow my business. And Glenn had a few small tours with his band, and only a few months ago this opportunity for them to go and record overseas came up. We didn't really have the money all the time and to do it, but we made it happen because it's what we both wanted. And you know what? We were the happiest we've ever been. And you know what? Right now, it is fucking raining on me. So I could pack this up and I could run inside and crack the shits because it's raining. But why? Why bother? It's just rain. See, now I've ranted and lost my train of thought. Awesome. But, you know, like, we lived for now, and we were the happiest we've ever been, and, you know, together and individually as people. Glenn is now the lucky one. He is living a life that's not restricted by time or money or stress. He truly now is limitless. But I'm not. I'm still here. I'm here with our son. And, you know, I'm ready to take on the world. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to live for now. I'm going to live in this moment, in the rain, in a random tree, in my mum and dad's backyard, because I had gorgeous sunlight coming through about 2 seconds ago and now it's gone. But, you know, I also don't have time to make excuses, and I don't have time to fuck around. So I'm in control of what I do with my time, and you're in control with what you do with your time. So spend it wisely. And to top things off today, after realizing the whole watch thing and time thing and, you know, the thoughts that I had this morning, I went and had lunch with some amazing friends, and there was this quote in the guest room of their house, and I'm just going to leave you with it because it's so relevant and it's such a sign of what's happened to me today. The clock of life. The clock of life is wound but once, and no man has the power to tell just when the hands will stop at a late or early hour. Now is the only time you own. Live, love, toil at will. Place no faith in tomorrow, for the clock may then be still. Thanks, guys. And you know what? Don't sweat the small stuff.